morning, guys. It is yet another beautiful day here in Alaska. Surprise, surprise. We are still picking up the pieces, recovering from our huge fishing trip to the peninsula, processing fish, doing all that stuff, cleaning out the old fish out of the freezer and canning and smoking. Got a lot going on right now. So what I wanted to do really quick is actually answer the question, why are we sharing so much of our lives right now that doesn't actually necessarily include excavation, construction, and heavy equipment 100% of the time? The answer to this is actually really simple. This is a part of our lifestyle, a huge part of our lifestyle as Alaskans, both for our immediate family and our business family and our business team. I think it's important to show that. It's important to show how we build a relationship as a team and build a stronger company. And what that looks like. I know this is not your average way that businesses do business and how they build teams, and we're definitely a bit different in that aspect. And so that's a big part of our hearts, just to share that and show what does that actually practically look like day to day. We absolutely intentionally take time to do life together as a company and building a stronger team and a stronger family. And again, this is just the practical part of what that actually looks like. And that includes things like outdoor activities in Alaska, fishing, harvesting, filling the freezer, hiking, that sort of thing. I know it's a little bit different, but buckle up, that's part of our adventure. For all of you heavy equipment nuts out there, don't worry, you're gonna absolutely see little bits and pieces of construction sprinkled into this video today. But you're also gonna see our big fishing adventure, everything from the prep work, to getting ready for dip netting and harvesting, the whole trip in general, as well as coming back. This is a big part of who we are as Alaskans and filling each other's freezers, so check it out. All right, guys, me and Sam are getting ready for dip netting ahead of time. We're doing some dip net modifications here. Sam was helping me with some holes, shortening up some handles. Every river in Alaska is a little bit different. Sometimes you need really deep, long handles for getting deep into current, like on the Copper. If you're beach fishing, you might need a really long handle, but we're going to be dipping out of the boats on the Kenai, and we do not need excessively long nets. So when you start getting long handles like that, swinging around the boat and smacking people in the head, Sam probably knows about that. So Sam's been helping me modify these nets and get them all ready. Doing a good job.
Yeah.
It's our net, buddy.
Oh, they want to watch me?
Yeah, we want to watch you.
Okay.
So here's another example of a modification. This one here has a PVC sleeve on the outside of our pipe here, and that helps it to slide along the outside of the boat or the boat gunnel without tearing up the boat gunnel too much. And sometimes there's only so much you can do, but little things like this can help. Everybody's got their own little strategy too in terms of like color. You can see that this net is really shiny, and the fish can see that, as well as the color of the webbing is pretty important. These both have like an aqua color webbing, but this net here is very weathered, very gray looking, and so it's not near as reflective or shiny in the water versus this.
Guess what?
What?
I'm the baby shark birthday.
You're gonna have a baby shark birthday next year?
Yeah, then I can turn 2.
No, you're gonna turn 4.
I can turn to 2!
You just went from 2 to 3, buddy. You're gonna be 4 next year. 4 is like this.
What? This is 4!
4. All right, let's keep modifying here. Get some things done. Oh, here comes Willow. Tough girl. Willow! This is definitely a very fun time of year for us. We don't do a lot of big trips with little kids, so this is one of our bigger trips of the year. And salmon's really important to us. It's super healthy. It's got all the right fats and everything in it. And organic wild salmon literally is one of the healthiest things that you can eat on God's green earth. And it's just a great time of harvesting. You know, we're allowed 25 fish for the head of household, and then 10 fish for each additional person. So that's 75 fish, and or 150 fillets, and that's a big deal. Hey, you can can them, smoke them, fry them, grill them, all kinds of things. So yeah, it's good. Point in case. Look at that beautiful salmon from last year. But there you go. So that's what it's all about right there. This is leftover salmon. We probably got about a third of our salmon from last year. So this all will go to canning and pressure cooking, maybe a little bit of smoking, and get replaced with the new fresh stuff. This probably has a 2 to 3 year freezer life on it in here, and when it's done professionally. So we like to keep our fresh stuff in the freezer, and the older stuff go right to canning. If you never had canned salmon, it's great stuff. And when you look at these fillets, hey buddy, daddy's talking. Okay, don't scream anymore, okay? It's outside, go look for it. The Kenai Reds are anywhere from 5 to 9 pounds on average. And you know, you look at salmon in the store for wild caught salmon, it's upwards of what? Like 2 years ago it was 17 bucks a pound. Maybe now it's 20, 25, I don't know. So it's a big deal for Alaskans on the subsistence fishing program. Thanks, buddy. I set that down for a seat.
Your girls are helping me in the kitchen.
Awesome. Getting coolers, boats, nets, fuel. Gotta get it all ready ahead of time. I don't know about you, but I hate scrambling at the last minute. All right, that was a late night of modifying dip nets. That was a butt kicker for me and Sam, but we got it done. Flip this around here. All right, so we got 3 modified big nets. These come from the store about that long, and they're just ridiculous trying to maneuver them around the boat. The 2 shorter ones are just perfect for medium to large size people in the boat, and that was a pain in the butt to beat that all together and get them back in. All right, well, we are pooped. Gonna call it a night. Got dip nets ready. Need to move a couple of coolers on the way back to the house, and then getting closer to being ready to leave. Looks up here, huh? Foggy day. Well, hey everybody, back here at one of our job sites. We had some extra topsoil hauled in here, and we're moving that over to another project, and loading out a truck right now, and dressing up a couple of things for the homeowner, making sure he's happy and everything looks good for him. And we're using the Swiss Army knife today, so we'll do a little video of that. What you doing there? Hanging out in the poo van? So the homeowner requested we use some of this extra topsoil we have here and move it around the back of the house to spruce up a couple areas of his lawn that could use some additional topsoil and stuff. So that's what we're doing. Getting things tidied up. Last little few touches here. Make sure everybody's happy, and yeah, working good. All right, we just left that topsoil job. It's looking pretty outstanding. Guys are just dressing up a little bit of last minute stuff there. Homeowner, Mr. Bob, is happy. We're even able to help him move a big old rock before the backhoe left, so really excited about that. Now we're going over to Nathaniel's monster job. We're putting in a massive raised mounded drain field. This drain field Nathaniel is putting in is something absurd, like 75 feet long, 20 feet wide. It's going down 6+ feet into receiving soils, up 4 to 6 foot with sand. And I think there's some engineered pit run gonna be placed down in the bottom of the hole. And then this whole thing's gonna be mounded up out of the ground with drain rock and whatnot. It is a beast. And what's driving this is very poor receiving soils, got a super slow percolation rate, and shallow groundwater. So it is a monster. We are really excited for this drain field to get buttoned up here. Believe it or not, this is actually going to be the third septic system that's been installed at this property over the last 20 years. We're finally going to get it right now. Now that we're involved and get it done right. So the drain field is now about twice the size of what it used to be, and in addition to other multiple improvements. So it's time for this thing to finally get resolved and done correctly. Well, hey, good morning, everybody. Today is go day. Time for us to leave town today to go dip netting. We're super excited. A crazy late night last night, getting some new boat seats installed in the smaller boat, doing some rewiring, installed a new battery box, and some general maintenance. The guys were here late last night helping out. Huge help. Yeah, we're just gonna finish packing today, get everything together, and get out of Dodge. I'm excited. This is gonna be a fun trip. All right, we are headed out. It's like about 8:30 p.m. We had to stop by a tire gauge because we realized none of the vehicles had a tire gauge. So yeah, gonna hit the Seward Highway. Hi, buddy.
Are you gonna fish?
Am I gonna fish? Yeah, we're gonna fish. Hey, where's the river?
What?
Where's the water? Over there, yeah.
Wait, where's the river?
Swanee, what are you doing there?
I'm bending the net.
Plugging up some fish escaper getter outers.
This guy's gotten hit pretty hard.
I personally like the zip tie approach. It makes the net 12, 18 inches shorter in that spot. Net mending. Not the most exciting, but very necessary. All right, everybody, so here's the deal. We are on the beach here in beautiful Kenai. Staying at a little makeshift RV park. See the ocean out there behind me. And the mouth of the famous Kenai River in Soldotna, Kenai, Alaska. So we got in super late last night. I think we got to bed at like 1 or 2 a.m. It was crazy. I don't know about all the rest of you young bucks, but that stuff just flips me upside down. And so we've spent today getting back on our feet, figuring out what way is up, prepping boats, getting all ready for a big day tomorrow. So we're gonna hit it hard tomorrow morning. The other guys will be bringing the 18-foot down. So we're gonna run 2 boats out there and get all this knocked out, get these freezers full. We've got 5, 6 families worth of fish to catch, maybe even more, for some other people who've had injuries, surgeries, all that kind of stuff. But this is what Alaskans do to work together to help each other out. It's a big deal. You wanna come say hi, babe? Okay.
Hello.
All right, so say hi, Mariah.
Hi.
We're gonna be fishing tomorrow. We'll catch up with you then. Just grabbing a little bit of fuel the night before. There we go. Now we're ready for dipping tomorrow. Had to get Old Glory up there.
What are you ready? Hang that flag looks good.
Robbie, watch out.
To be like hovering the bottom.
You want to like touch it and then come up just a little bit. That's what I would say. You want to tell us how the fish was yesterday?
He did
really good for 5,000 fish.
Is 5,000 fish a low day or a high day on the Kenai?
Low, very low.
What's a good day on the Kenai?
Anywhere between 15 and 50,000.
1,000? Yeah. So 5,000 fish day is terrible.
Very terrible.
But between our anywhere from 4 to 6 nets, we did 30 something fish on a 5,000 fish day, which is really good. We personally has had a rough day. I mean, it was good because we got the kids out, but it was pouring rain, storming, 30-mile-an-hour gusts, 3 to 4 foot chop out there in the river. And it was a gnarly day. The kids were only good for about 4 or 5 hours, and they did really good. It was definitely one of the lowest fish days I've ever dipped in my boat, but besides that, it was still good. The guys, they slammed it though. They got 20 something fish with 3 nets, and they did really good. Had 2 different collapses of tents between winds and rain, and we're just picking up the pieces here this morning. Gabby, what happened?
It collapsed.
It collapsed? Really? Is that sad? Were the dogs under it?
Yeah.
Were they okay?
The dogs were.
Were you okay, Annabelle? What the heck are we doing here?
Quieter.
Yeah, way quieter. Ah.
Holy cow. That's a big difference. So much quieter. A long one.
Yep.
Pull out your decibel tester.
There you go. Sweet. Hello, best friend. How you doing, Gabriella?
Good.
How you doing, Sarah Bear?
Good.
Judah B?